Down the Barrel Podcast with Jimmy, Dino, and Jared.
And today we're talking about
eggnog.
Eggnog. And what kind of alcohol you should put in it.
I don't like eggnog.
I kind of, I do kind of like it. I thought I didn't, but I had it, I think, a couple of years ago, and I thought it was okay.
I don't know if I've had a good one. Let's put it that way.
You know, if I'm being honest, I don't know if I've ever actually had it.
Really? It's very, you'd be surprised that
I've had the kids version.
Well, yeah, that's all I've had too. But I'm thinking most people consider maybe putting alcohol in there. What would you put in there?
I don't even know. Do you put whiskey?
God, I hope so.
No.
Now you're going to make me look.
I mean, you don't put vodka in there because that's gross.
I don't know, but I have a goal.
What's your goal
for this Christmas?
Make some eggnog?
I'm going to try eggnog.
I had some once and I thought it was okay. Now, I don't know if it was a real eggnog or if they consider like Walmart eggnog. I don't know.
I'm looking.
What does it say?
Rum, brandy, or bourbon.
Like
bourbon.
Served cold or warm.
Ooh. See, we should have some eggnog here right now.
We should.
Well, you know what? Our next episode.
Right. Are we recording one next week?
Sure.
Well,
we're going to have to.
Okay.
For the year recap.
Right.
Okay.
What happened with DTB in the past year, and then we'll get updates from MDHA and everybody else.
Right. Because in the next few months, we'll be hitting episode 100 for us.
We will.
And then we're going to have to do something special. I don't know what that is, but we're going to do something special.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, we've kept talking about cooking, but we would probably burn this place down. So if we do a cooking episode, the law here, but it's going to have to be on location.
Well, we've been thinking about doing some stuff on location on the ice too.
Yes.
But we'll see how that goes.
But speaking of eggnog, wolves.
Yeah, right?
That's a good segue. I like it.
I mean, boom. Yeah, there's a lot of attention on wolves right now in the governmental area.
Yes.
With the Pet and Livestock Protection Act, HR 845, which just passed the House.
Just the other day, right?
It? We had to get it ready.
Oh, sorry. Here we go.
Ooh, good job.
Yes.
Thanks to all you guys for supporting the wolf management in Minnesota and Great Lakes area.
Yeah, no, it's a big deal. You know that
absolutely
it finally passed the full House. You know, it had passed the Environment Committee a while ago, but finally got a hearing and a vote, and bipartisan support to pass that bill.
Right. So was it bipartisan? More or less?
Yeah. I mean,
obviously, there's always going to be some holdouts,
right? But technically, you know, if you even get one vote across the aisle,
it's bipartisan.
It's bipartisan. Well, it looked like it was. I don't know the exact numbers, but there's some Republicans that were against it, but Democrats that were for it. So
correct. I believe there were 4 Republicans that voted against it, and 2 Democrats voted in favor.
Yeah. And my question would be, are these people actually, do they have wolves in their states?
Didn't look like it.
No. Probably not.
From what I look at.
I understand that to a point. They don't understand.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's not really an issue that their constituents tend to care about or even know about. Right.
Yeah.
Right. But regardless of that, it did pass the House, and from here it goes on to the Senate.
Right. And it's now in a committee in the Senate.
Correct.
The Senate Environment and Public Works Committee, which basically handles the Endangered Species Act policy.
Yeah.
It says right there on the screen.
It's a lot of big words.
Yeah. So it's on to the Senate, and it's an uphill battle. You know,
right? I kind of did some research, and it says that it can slow down now, depending on how these folks handle it, and that's why MDHA has created that little action center where you can contact the people on that committee and say, "Hey, let's get this going. Let's keep this moving. Let's push it through."
Yeah, and it works out really easy. I clicked on it today and clicked on the link. and it brought, you had enter your address and it pulls up your.
Well, that was the one for your representatives. But since these people on this committee aren't our representatives here in Minnesota,
we don't have anyone in Minnesota.
We can only go to their contact us pages and send them messages.
But you can send your letter to your senators. That way
which you should absolutely do. You should still absolutely do. And that is live still on the MDHA website.
Yep.
You put your address in, it's going to send it to the people that it needs to go to. But for this committee who has control of this right now, you want to go there, and we put a couple simple messages that you can copy, and you click on their button, and it takes you to their contact page. You paste that into the message field, put your information in, hit send. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
And it's going to let them know that you support the passage of the Pet and Livestock Protection Act.
That's right. And I don't know about you guys, but when I get on anything social media, it's all about deer hunting and wolves.
Yeah. Right? I mean, there's a few extra things, but I won't bring those up right now.
Well, and if you start clicking on a certain thing so many times, the algorithm kicks in, and that's what you start seeing. Yep. Right. Mm-hmm. And I will tell you, as somebody who is vehemently, that is a hard word to say.
Vehemently. I think it's vehemently.
Yeah, it's the eggnog.
Right.
But as somebody who is actively working to get a wolf season back in the state of Minnesota, my feed is just full of wolf content
from both sides.
Both sides.
Right. That's what I've noticed too.
And it's shocking how many more I'm seeing from the anti.
Oh yeah, me too. Same thing. Same thing.
Like the pro wolf. Let's save the wolves.
Yeah, and
that just shows you what we are up against, right? So
right.
For every email we send, they're probably getting 4 from the other side.
Oh God, minimum.
And that's where, just sending the email, making the phone call, that is great, and you need to do that. But encourage your friends and family to do the same.
Right, share it on social media,
absolutely,
and ask them to do it. And you know what I see from those, I guess, what do we call them? Not antis, whatever we call them these days. They all have the same messaging. Mm-hmm. They are not fighting. We have groups on our side that are complaining that we're not doing enough while not doing anything.
Right. Yeah.
Which annoys me to no end.
Yeah. Anytime you can present a united front, it makes your case that much stronger.
It's just if you're sitting here arguing about how we're doing things and you're not doing anything, you're doing less than anything, really. Mm-hmm. That's the way I look at it. I don't know if that math makes any sense, but
it kind of does. But with those kind of groups, they are hypocritical because on one front, they want a united front to help their mission out and everything. But then when it comes to something that everybody should use as hunters, they're against it and they just attack each other.
Well, and I think that's where we fall
attack
behind.
MDHA, I should say.
Is as hunters, we do kind of inner fight or whatever it's called. We fight amongst each other.
Yeah, that's one of our fatal flaws. If you don't hunt my way, you're not my people.
You don't say what I say. You don't
use this caliber. You don't use that weapon. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
but I think on this issue we all agree.
For sure.
Yes.
And I will just say on behalf of Minnesota Deer Hunters Association, we've stayed above that fray, in our legislative stances and our work since we really started. Absolutely. We are for any and every hunter that wants to be a member. You get a voice and you get to advocate for your way of hunting, and it's no less than my way of hunting.
Right. And I think that's what separates the MDHA from a lot of other organizations. Yeah. Is we are above that fray. We don't dive into it too much.
Right. We try not to. Sometimes we get drug in there.
All the time.
Right. And
we probably mentioned it here a few times.
I'm sure.
Yeah, a few.
What do you do?
Just drink more eggnog.
Drink more eggnog. Exactly. I wish we had some eggnog.
Right.
I guess we're going to, next week, somebody's bringing eggnog.
Yes, we're going to have to.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a better kind of eggnog than, can you get good eggnog?
I think if you take the egg and the nog out of it.
I'm kind of curious what the nog is.
bourbon.
Just bourbon heavy.
Right.
It's probably pretty
That's what we
good.
do every episode, dude. Heavy on the bourbon, not so
right.
much on the egg.
Yeah.
It's a
less
very
on the egg
bourbon
and-
forward eggnog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it once, and I thought I was surprised that it wasn't disgusting. It was like a Christmassy, creamy drink.
I don't know if I can qualify it as Christmassy, but
It was, and
definitely
it
creamy.
had pepperminty flavors, and
Really?
oh yeah,
Huh. You had a better eggnog than I did.
I don't know.
Like-
Maybe you had homemade stuff.
No, it was out of a container.
What state were you in?
Probably Wyoming at that time.
Speaking of Wyoming, they're on this committee,
They are.
right?
I don't know that person, but was it Senator Loomis?
I believe you're right.
Yeah, Senator Loomis.
I'm not that fast with
One
my
of
computer.
the few states with representation
wolves.
on the committee that has wolves in their
Yeah.
state.
Cynthia
Yeah.
Loomis from Wyoming.
Yeah, so let's go over that. So the committee chair is from West Virginia.
Right. No wolves.
No wolves. And then we kind of go down the list. Kramer out of North Dakota.
No wolves.
Might
There's-
be a
there's a
few.
case to be
There's
made.
some mild ones
Yeah.
on the Minnesota
They
border.
get lost.
Yeah.
And then, like we said, Loomis from Wyoming.
Wolves.
And then John Curtis from Utah.
Probably no wolves.
I bet there's probably some, don't you
You
think?
think?
Well,
Mexican wolves?
Well,
No,
with the
from
reintroduction
Utah, up
from Colorado,
Oh, I suppose.
I'm sure there could be
There
a
could
few
be
coming
in northern
but-
Utah.
Or even some from Idaho. I don't know if they go that far south. Probably not
Yeah.
in Idaho.
Well,
I mean,
there's-
they could.
There's the case to be made on the borders.
There is.
Right. So, I mean, Utah, maybe.
Yeah. So we've got Lindsey Graham from South Carolina.
Definitely no wolves.
Definitely no wolves. And then Sullivan from Alaska.
Wolves.
They might have a.
They know how to handle them.
Right.
They have a couple there.
And then
Ricketts from Nebraska. No wolves.
No wolves.
Definitely coyotes, though.
Yeah.
A lot of coyotes, I
Mhm.
would say, in Nebraska. Then Wicker from Mississippi.
No wolves.
No, definitely not.
There's no way they got wolves there, right?
Boozman from Arkansas.
From where?
Mississippi.
That Arkansas, negative wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Ohio.
No wolves.
I wouldn't think so.
But they are a Great Lakes state. So they might jump on board with Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota.
I would hope so.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Midwest, Great Lakes.
Then we got our minority members.
Rhode Island,
Nope.
definitely no wolves.
And Vermont.
Definitely no wolves.
Oregon.
I don't think so.
I would highly doubt it. Is that Massachusetts?
It's Massachusetts. No wolves.
Arizona.
Well,
No gray wolves.
no gray wolves.
Yeah.
They might have some Mexican red wolves or something.
And then
Couple California folks. I don't think they have wolves there, do they?
no, but aren't they? Isn't the judge from there
Well, that's the one that stopped
all this?
the seasons that MDHA helped get in 12,
Yeah.
13, 14.
Yeah, can we say ass hat from there? I think we can say.
I
that.
mean, freedom of speech, right?
Right. I think you can say whatever you want.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I didn't hear those arguments, but
Yeah, I don't know either, but
I'm sure there was some special interest there.
Yeah.
And then we have Delaware
and Maryland.
and Maryland. So definitely no wolves.
Definitely.
We have a couple states represented that actually, for sure, that we know of have legitimate wolf populations, being Alaska and Wyoming.
But notably not on there is the Great Lakes region.
Right. We are not represented.
Minnesota, Wisconsin,
That is
Michigan.
sad.
Right.
No
Yeah, why
representation.
isn't
Well, this isn't
Klobuchar or any one of those?
this
on
isn't
that committee?
specifically made for this decision.
Right.
This is many things. So, I mean, but I think I think this group will actually talk to groups from our areas. They will talk to tribes.
I would hope
They will
so.
talk to groups like Minnesota Deer Hunters Association, meaning Jared. And they may talk to anti-groups too.
Oh, for
So
sure.
this is why we have to, regardless, whatever you feel, whatever you think, you need to contact these people and let them know to support this in a polite and professional manner.
Yep.
And that it is important that they allow states to manage their own wolf populations.
100%. Yeah.
In a reasonable, responsible way.
And just make it clear, this is not anti-wolf legislation.
No, absolutely not.
This is pro-management legislation.
Exactly.
This is given the tools it's reloading the toolbox of our state agencies to be able to effectively manage the wildlife that resides in our states. Right?
Right.
Nobody in their right mind is advocating for decimating our wolf population.
Nobody in their right mind.
Not any respectable group.
Correct.
Right.
We just want proper management strategies to be able to be applied to this species along with every other species in the state.
Yep.
You're right. Before the issues get too out of hand.
Right.
Which some people would say they already are.
Yeah.
So hopefully, since it went through the House right away, or that was pretty quick. Once it got to them, right?
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah. Once it finally got a hearing on the floor. Yeah.
So that moved pretty quick. Obviously, we've got holidays coming up. So these people are out of the office till what, May?
Probably June. I don't know.
2030.
Right. Exactly. Right. So nothing's going to move along very fast. Like you said, even now it's in committee. Well, obviously that's not going to go very fast.
This committee has to basically have these conversations, talk to all these different groups, and then they have to recommend it to be voted on in the Senate.
Okay. Yeah.
This is what we need them to do. We need them to not sit on it. Because they could sit on it for freaking years.
And they could definitely sit on it for the next session and just
they could sit on it forever.
Pass by. Right.
They need to at least recommend it to be voted on. That's the minimum we need them to do.
And I am optimistic with how much support it got in the House and how quickly it did pass through the House, that they will at least see that it's deserving of a hearing, right? And a vote.
Right.
It's just, the Senate is it's a much tougher ball field than the House was.
Yep.
And that's where
there's
each and every one of us needs to step up.
Right. Well, hopefully, if they can, let's just say hypothetical, they get a hearing, say February, let's say March at the latest. Could Minnesota have a season if it comes out that late, even in March, May?
Well, after the president signed it.
Yeah. So let's assume it passes the House in a reasonable time frame, or the Senate in a reasonable time frame, makes it to the president's desk. He signs it in a reasonable time frame. Minnesota does have a mandatory what do they call it? Public comment period that we would have to go through.
Yep.
I don't know how long that would take, but I can pretty confidently say that the wolf management plan that we have will go into effect, right? Yeah. Which has very clear, and we've talked about this,
right?
Yeah. Very clear prescribed harvest numbers at various population levels. So we'd be looking at about a 20% harvest as soon as all of those processes are complete.
Gotcha.
Right. So there is a way to have a wolf season
as soon as fall of 26.
There is a way. Things would have to move quickly now.
Yes, but it is possible.
Right. It is possible.
We can only hope that our federal government does what they need to do, and then our state government follows in tow.
Right. So let me ask you guys, what's your feelings on this personally? What do you think is going to happen?
What do we think is going to happen, or what do we want to happen?
Well, we all know what we want to happen, but what do you think is going to happen?
I think that it'll go through the Senate.
You think it's going to be passed in the Senate?
I don't think it will be, but let's say it is.
No, I want to know what you think is going to happen.
I don't think it's going to pass.
Really?
And then I think it's, and then even if it doesn't pass, I think more lawsuits are going to come out from the antis, and it's going to put it back in.
Well, if this passes, they technically can't file lawsuits, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think it's going to pass.
No judicial review.
I don't think it's going to pass the Senate.
I don't know.
I don't think it will.
I think it will. I think this committee is going to pass it on to the full Senate to have a vote. Now, I can't say for sure if it's going to pass the Senate, but I think it has a great chance.
I would like it to, but I don't think it will.
I think we're going to represent the whole spectrum here.
Really?
I think it will pass.
You think it's going to pass?
I do. I think it's going to take some time, but I do think we are going to see this hit the president's desk.
I think I agree with you that it's definitely going to hit the president's desk, and I think it's going to hit it by probably May.
Yeah.
I think it is in with this committee right now. It all depends what this committee does. If this committee drags their feet, we're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
But if this committee just pushes it through and says, yes, you guys should have a vote, I think it'll be on the president's desk by May.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought we would have seen this 6 months ago.
Right.
But
exactly.
it's
I did too.
taken a while to get to this point.
And that's why I'm a little bit less optimistic about it.
Which I think is fair.
I agree. But I just think, there's been a lot going on, and wolves in the endangered species list has not been a top priority.
Right.
But now it has traction.
Yep.
And I think it's going to go through at the rate I expected it to go through 6 months ago.
Right. I mean, there is a lot of pushback on it from various groups.
Oh, yeah.
I see it every day.
And I guess maybe I'm even speaking out, but do we think anything with the grizzly ESA is going to cause any issues with that as well? Because aren't they trying to take the grizzly off in certain areas, certain states?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean,
obviously, it's
very closely.
Yeah, I mean, I've just heard about it, and I'm just wondering: is with all this ESA stuff, is that going to muddy the waters a little bit when it comes to that? Because this will set a precedence,
right,
to take the wolf off again, and then.
Well, and I know there was talk of kind of widespread ESA. Cuts, right? Like really, really cutting down what the Endangered Species Act does and the species it protects. And personally, I hope that does not happen.
Yeah.
I don't think you can take a scorched earth approach to the Endangered Species Act. Right. I think you need to very closely monitor the species that are on that list, the factors that contribute to the reason they're on that list, and then individually go through and decide what is deserving of coming off
each one individually. Yeah.
And if you were to do that very meticulously, every single metric will tell you the gray wolf in Minnesota for sure, Wisconsin, Michigan, Great Lakes region, it's deserving of coming off that endangered species list. But there are many, many, many species that are very deserving of being on that list and getting those protections. And so I do not want to see the Endangered Species Act slashed by any means.
Yeah. Right.
What I want is a targeted approach. And let's start with the very obvious species, which is the gray wolf.
Right.
Let's return management to the states. Let's let them decide how to manage those populations within their state boundaries. And then you can approach other species as time comes. Yeah. Right.
Yep. I agree. And I think that speaking of the gray wolf, I mean, we run the wolf report page, and you can't tell me a species is endangered when people are making reports every single day, seeing multiple animals like this in this locale.
Yeah. It's a tough argument to make, right? That they're deserving of being on the ESA when we're seeing them every day.
Yep.
That being said, I firmly believe that we need to have methodical, peer-reviewed research on these populations. And I think Wolf Report is a great tool. Mm-hmm. I don't think it has the academic merit, the research merit that is required to make a decision. On endangered species status.
Well, no, definitely not.
But I will say that it's very clear evidence that the other research has shown that this population has recovered.
Right. Yep. Right. Yeah.
And there's no reason it cannot be sustainably managed by the state through hunter.
Especially in Minnesota.
Right. Exactly.
Right. There's definitely a population here that can be managed. And I think most groups even admit that they can be managed successfully aggressively.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's what it'll take, you know.
Right.
Well, to make any difference, if you're truly going to control the population.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's aggressive. It can tolerate, the gray wolf population can tolerate aggressive management at this point
Mhm.
Yep.
and still be well above the target recovery
Oh,
numbers.
exactly.
Right. At least in this area.
Right.
I mean, obviously, I can't speak of other areas, but
Yeah.
I would
know.
think that from what we've seen, even in Wisconsin and parts of Michigan, I think it's pretty well the consistent, you know, that they definitely need to be an aggressive approach would be very sufficient,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, and then, you know, you got to ask the question, what is your definition of aggressive? You
Right.
know, because I think aggressive from my point of view, 20% harvest is pretty aggressive, right? But that will more or less maintain our population between 2,500 and 3,000 wolves. Right. There are many people that want to see us down at that target recovery number of 1,100.
right.
And that's going to take a lot more than a 20% harvest to get us there. Right. And, you know, I think 1,100 would be a very sufficient population level. We're not going to get there with a 20% annual harvest.
No,
I would say 30%
Yeah.
would be a
I would
good
say,
place
yeah,
to start.
30 to 35. And then,
See how it maintains.
and then we all know, you know, that first year is when you're going to get obviously your most,
Right.
Yeah.
you know, but then after that, like we've heard, you know, they're going to learn, you know, especially
Well,
the
that's what
hunting
we want 'em
aspect
to
to where
do,
the
though.
trappers will obviously succeed a little bit more after that or
Right.
better, have
Right.
better results.
We want them to learn and be pushed back a little bit into those areas where they can kind of be left alone.
You know,
Right.
But there's certain areas in the state of Minnesota, up in northern Minnesota, where we need to let them know that, you know, you need to go away.
yeah,
Well, and that's the thing, you know, regardless of a wolf hunt harvest, right? Delisting immediately implements Minnesota statute, which states
Right.
that you can protect your pets and your livestock.
Right.
And that is the number one complaint that we hear is
Absolutely.
depredation of livestock and pets. Right?
Which is totally understandable.
And so immediately upon delisting, Minnesota can start doing that again.
Right.
And I think that is where the wolf human conflict really comes into place.
Right.
And then from there, it's managing for sustainability through a harvest. Right.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that would be a huge victory. If we can get them delisted, we can start protecting pets and livestock. And that is why it's called the Pet and Livestock Protection Act. Right.
Yep.
And another thing is within 1 year of delisting, that 50 cents that every deer hunter in the state of Minnesota pays for wolf management on their license, that goes away. We are no longer paying for wolf management as deer hunters if we get them delisted.
Right.
So
So you're saying they're going to lower the cost of a hunt license?
I doubt that.
Yeah, me too.
right.
But I will say that 50 cents will be going towards a cause that the average deer hunter will generally care more about.
Right. Right.
Yep. Speaking of deer hunting,
Yeah.
it's a good segue into
You know, deer
harvest.
I don't deer hunt. I'm out.
Yeah, right.
You got a deer this year, so you should be
did get a
happy.
deer. I got
Hit it with this Subaru.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Yeah, it was all AI.
my poor Subaru Forester.
Right. Harvest numbers up this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Amen.
13 up right around 13,000 so far.
Yeah.
I mean, we still have a week left. Give or take.
Roughly, if anybody goes out, there's very few that are going to be taken, but there's probably going to be a few. It's looking the temperatures are warmer. There might be a few taken.
Yep. Yeah. So last year, 2024 season was 170,000. This year, we were at so far 184,000. So yeah, so
Hit that applause
that's pretty
button
good.
again.
Let me see if I can find it right there.
Way to go, deer hunters.
Way to get out there in the woods and the fields.
Yeah, and it looks like, so I was just kind of going through some numbers here. I wrote some stuff down. I got to find my sheet here. I was really surprised by looking at a lot of these zones. Just kind of what, we get people who say it all the time. Well, I don't know where, that increase was. I think when the Outdoor News and DNR put out the one article, it said it was up 7%.
Yeah.
Like after the first 2 weeks or something. Everybody's like, well, not where I hunt or not this or that. It's like, so I went to looking at some numbers.
Yeah. Sorry you didn't get a deer, bud.
Yeah.
Maybe you just suck at hunting.
So I just kind of scanned through some stuff. And I'm just going to start with like zone that was ranked number 4 in 2024. So that would be
number
zone
4, fourth best.
Fourth best, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, with the highest harvest, I guess. So zone 214, which we know it's a 200 zone. They were up 380 deer. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a good number. But the one that amazed me, where'd it go? Here it is. Zone 225. Not 100% sure what that is. But they were up 540 deer.
540.
Yeah, that seems like a lot.
Well,
I mean, their normal harvest, or this year's harvest, was 5,580 deer.
And what zone was that?
225. I don't remember what they
That's
ranked.
like kind of, what is that, Mora area?
That's kind of what I was thinking, right around there.
Did they make an intensive harvest or something?
I think it said,
not that I know.
I thought it was a 2 deer.
I'm looking it up here.
I should have pulled my map up.
Yeah, that's like 225 would be Cambridge.
Okay.
Cambridge, North Branch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rush City.
Yeah, so they had a good harvest there. Then I kind of looked at the 100 series and like that 126, 130, 132.
So the deep arrow.
Yeah, 130.
Tip of the spear.
Yeah,
Right,
133.
real hunters.
I mean, there was one that was down. Like 119 was down 18 deer. But like 133 was up 115 deer. 132 was up 27. And yep, these aren't big numbers. But the deer harvest was up. So for those that say, I don't know where it was up at, I was like, but this showed, and I kind of went through 100 series. I went through 200 series. I went through 600 series. And overall, everything was up. Even on average, I'm going to say a good 50 to 100 deer on average were up.
Right. Well, I think it has to do with the mild winters you had the last 2
Oh, I think so too.
Well, and they haven't released the official data, but
No, they haven't.
I believe license sales were pretty much flat
Really?
this year.
I haven't seen anything.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's it's not a matter of more hunters out there. It's a better harvest.
Right, because we know that obviously from history, the numbers have been going down every year for hunters, licensed sold. But the last, what'd you say, the last 5 years is on an uptick in harvest.
Well, yeah, the 5-year average we're up from that.
Yeah.
Lost my train of thought.
Yeah, and so
That's all right.
firearms
Find it at the station.
from the initial thing that I could see, firearm harvest was 146,000. Crossbows were 13,900. Vertical bows were 13,800, which is pretty in line with last year.
Yeah, that kind of that 50-50 split.
Yeah, pretty close. So, because I think it usually right around 27,000, give or take, at the archery harvest, and muzzleloader was about 10,000. I didn't go back and look to see because not all the numbers are there yet, so I can't really compare 24 and 25 yet. But hopefully once I get those numbers, we can kind of look at those a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure.
But I guess overall, harvest was up.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to say, oh yeah, the southern zones. Yep, the southern zones were up, but so were obviously central
statewide
and northern.
I think the weather played a part too, because opener was actually beautiful for hunting. At least where I was.
Yeah.
It was nice.
It was nice. It was cool. I mean, we saw more deer on opener than we did any other weekend.
Well, and we heard more shots on opener than we
Right.
did any other. And I think that was
that's
consistent.
how it goes, right?
Yeah, it does.
True. But I think weather plays a huge part in that.
Yep. And also, I want to say, I would like to see the overall harvest numbers, or even for the youth season. I think that was up this year.
It was. I think pretty much the same as overall harvest.
Okay.
It's sitting right around that,
That's
like 7%.
Yeah.
Well, that should tell you something then.
Right. Because we did have a nice, warm youth season.
Mm-hmm.
So whether that contributed to more people getting out, or maybe there's more youth hunters.
Right.
Yeah, we don't know those numbers quite yet, but
Right. Yeah.
But overall, it's looking good. There was an improvement from previous years.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely looking good. And we're eagerly awaiting the official report. Which, we typically get like February-ish.
Yeah, that's what I was
Right.
thinking.
Yeah.
From our headquarters in St. Paul.
Yeah, that's funny.
You can't even joke about that.
I know. We are not located in St. Paul.
No.
Definitely not.
Beautiful,
Not us or MDHA.
sunny Grand Rapids,
It's
Minnesota.
Grand Rapids, Minnesota. The hub of Itasca County. That's where we
That's where we're at.
reside.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I mean, I thought it was a great deer season. We pretty much filled our tags at my deer camp for firearm season. I did not get an archery deer, but
Right.
I guess
There's still time.
technically I still have 8 days.
Yeah.
That's plenty of time, man.
Yeah, sorry kids, Santa's not coming this year. Daddy's got a deer hunt.
Right. Well, the
Seems
weather's going to
legit.
be pretty decent coming up here, so it wouldn't be
Yeah.
too bad. I mean, we
Right.
had that cold snap last week. That was, ooh.
I mean, so we got until the 1st, right? Well, 31st.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So for those of you that are still out there, kudos,
Yeah.
good luck,
Way to be a man
and or woman.
or a woman. God bless you.
And I'm gonna try to get out there one more time, one more sit.
Well, yeah.
I think
I have a tradition of going out on the 31st if I don't get out before that, just to go out there and sit for a couple hours.
yeah,
So that'll be minimal,
Mhm.
but it's tough.
it is. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe like the morning of the 31st. I think I could do a sit.
Really?
I might be able to swing it.
I think I don't know what the weather's going to be, but yeah, I have a spot out behind the house. There's a ladder stand. I walked out there the other day and there is a heck of a trail going through there.
Yeah.
They're using it. It's in cover. I'd love to go sit in it for a couple hours.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what the weather's going to be either, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have to call a snow day at the office.
Yeah, I thought we already did.
Yeah, it's going to be like whiteout conditions.
Right.
Yeah. I've got whiteout conditions the whole rest of the year.
ice.
I mean, just like the first day of deer hunt is a holiday, that last day should be a holiday.
I
It
agree.
really should.
Mhm.
I agree.
Or the last week.
Or the whole season.
I agree with that.
Right.
Yes.
The whole season.
Yeah, we are now officially closed from September 1st through December 31st.
Boom.
Darn.
Yeah.
But you have to hunt every
Right.
other day minimum.
Right. And do
good
not
with that.
expect a paycheck.
See, I don't like that.
Yeah. That's not right. That's not right. What else we got going on? Christmas coming up. We kind of talked about that earlier.
Well, Christmas is like
Eggnog.
tomorrow or something, isn't it?
It's pretty close.
Is tomorrow Christmas Eve?
Tomorrow
Yes,
is Christmas
tomorrow
Eve.
is Christmas Eve.
Damn.
So probably once you get it out, it's
I'm hoping. Well, today should be Christmas Eve.
right.
If future, right?
Yes,
We're talking in the future,
we're talking in the future.
right? So today is Christmas Eve, even though
Yep.
it's tomorrow.
Yeah,
That melts your brain.
it really does.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want every single one of our listeners that has a good eggnog recipe,
Ooh,
Yeah,
leave it in the comments.
do that.
Because, like I said, I don't know if I've actually had, legitimately tried adult eggnog.
and when he says adult, he means something with bourbon in it
Correct.
Yep.
or rum.
Or rum, whatever your alcoholic eggnog recipe is. I want to try it.
Yeah, please share it with us because we could try it next week.
We could.
If I get this up tomorrow, we could definitely have a recipe by next week.
We could have a recipe by tomorrow night.
We could.
Just in time for Christmas Eve dinner.
That'd be great.
What are you guys having
For Christmas Eve dinner?
Oh,
I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I mean, my plans might get skewed because of some of the
I want
flu.
to. I guess I don't know what we're cooking. But we usually have a decent meal Christmas Eve, or actually this year we might do. Okay, I might have lied about that. This year we might do more kind of finger food type stuff, just because family's coming in and whatnot. But I usually have a bottle of wine for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day too, like mead wine. Or the wife likes Moscato, but I usually try to have like a mead wine, a couple glasses of that.
Yeah, Moscato, that's like where they take a bunch of sugar and add some grapes to it.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you just crush a grape and add sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have wine too, but mine bottle says Maker's Mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have that Kentucky wine.
Yeah. How about you guys? You guys do anything Christmas Eve?
Yeah. So Christmas Day, we always do pierogies. That's just kind of our tradition.
Okay.
So I've been working on those for feels like a month now, but we got a decent amount. But tomorrow night, Christmas Eve tonight,
Hopefully.
as of airing, hopefully.
Right.
We are going to do my favorite cut of venison, which is the football roast.
Okay.
I'm glad you said that. I was say,
Are you going to actually slow roast it? Are you going to slow cook it?
Yeah, I do it on the smoker.
Okay.
For about an hour and a half, get some nice smoke flavor, and then finish it on the grill.
Nice.
And yeah, it's better than any prime rib you'll ever have.
Oh wow.
And then we typically do crab legs Christmas Eve. I went to buy crab legs and they were like $55 a pound. So we are not doing that.
no crab legs, crocodile legs.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pop a can of imitation crab meat, right? But yeah, so we'll have a decent meal.
Nice. And that's Christmas Eve.
That's Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Christmas Eve. I mean, my plans might get changed. We were supposed to have the traditional turkey mashed potatoes. That was the plan at my sister's. And if that doesn't happen, I'm not sure what we'll do. But Christmas, the day after Christmas, we're having like a seafood, I don't know, everything you can bring seafood. And then we're having a taco bar and everything. So that sounds pretty fun. Even fish tacos. So
Damn, well,
Nice.
I'm going to come over to your place tomorrow night.
Mine.
Yep.
All
And then I'm going to your place on
the day after Christmas.
Yep, day after Christmas. I mean, we have really good food. There's been years. I know Christmas Eve a few years ago, we did steak and shrimp. You know, because or maybe that was Christmas dinner. I don't know. I can't keep. I'm fat, so I eat a lot. So food is always my go-to.
So we should do a fancy dinner, like each one of our houses. 'Cause there's 3 days.
Right.
There's 3 of us.
Right.
I mean, I'm just saying.
So I got to ask, Christmas. Do you guys have like a favorite Christmas movie that y'all watch?
Christmas Vacation.
I already did it. I already watched it.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's a tradition. I get the kids to bed.
Yep.
And then I turn on Christmas Vacation and I wrap presents.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And I
You have to watch that show.
pour a glass of bourbon.
I think we watched it like 2 nights ago. We all of us in the family sat down and watched it together. But
I refuse to watch it until Christmas Eve, though.
really,
Yeah.
It's either going to be tonight, previous, or tonight. It's going to be one of these nights before Santa squeezes his fat white ass down that chimney. Okay, it's going to be one of those nights.
but I had this argument the other night with my wife about another Christmas show that she doesn't think is a Christmas show, but it is a Christmas show.
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
I knew you were going Die
Nakatomi
Hard.
Plaza.
Yes, but
I
number
agree.
2 is almost more of a Christmas.
It
movie,
is.
to be honest.
I agree it's a Christmas movie.
I do too.
But apparently Bruce Willis
know.
got on
He's
stage
full
and
of
said it's
shit.
not.
Yeah.
And I think he's just he's gaslighting
I
everyone.
think so too.
Right, it is a Christmas movie.
It is.
100%.
Nakatomi Plaza, totally Christmas.
100%.
I mean, they were having a Christmas freaking party.
Right?
I mean, come on.
Right?
So with the young kids,
And what's better than dropping Hans Gruber off a tower?
Not much.
Exactly.
Not
Christmas.
much.
No.
Right.
Yeah. Some of my other favorite ones are like the Santa Claus series with Tim Allen. Those are great. Those
I
are
don't
good
watch
family
those.
ones. You know.
I haven't.
It's
My
It's
kids
good.
watched that
I've only
Arnold
seen the first
Schwarzenegger one the other day.
Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way.
We just watched that one
The
too.
kids watched that. The
Yeah,
other
my
day,
dad loves that one.
Mhm.
That's a good one.
It's a decent one with that little what's it, like a little robot guy that is the gift he wants.
Turbo Man.
Yeah.
Turbo Man. He dresses up. Yeah, they were watching this the other day.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's a
really
good
get
one.
into it.
Yeah. And then probably what I will be watching tonight, because I refuse to give up my tradition of Christmas Vacation on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
My wife likes Love Actually.
What?
Yeah.
I've heard of this thing.
God bless you.
No.
It's like a Christmas rom-com.
So let me guess. A lady moves back to her hometown and falls in love with the plumber.
No, it's
Which used to be which was the ex-boyfriend.
no, it's like 4 different like love stories that
Oh.
somehow come together, and it's pretty terrible. But
Yeah.
that's probably what I'm watching tonight.
I'm sorry.
But as of airing, tonight will be Christmas Vacation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So tonight,
Tonight,
as of airing,
Christmas Eve.
I think that I'm gonna have to. Yeah, if we don't watch it last night, we're gonna watch it tonight. I tell you, another good one is Christmas Chronicles. Have you guys seen that one?
I've heard of it, but I've never seen
with
it.
God, I just watched it last night.
He
too.
was my neighbor in Colorado. Why can't I think of his name?
Really.
Yeah. He has a ranch in Colorado that was right up to the Ed Center I was running.
Just watch it. Goldie Hawn and
Exactly.
Oh, well, if it's Goldie Hawn, it's got to be Kurt Russell.
Yes.
Kurt
thank
Russell.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they have a ranch on the other side of the mountain from where I used to live.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that has become number 1 and 2 have become a really favorite in my house.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen it yet.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Isn't there like a polar bear or something in it?
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I think on the second one, kind of. No, but not a talking polar bear. Are you thinking like Red Notice? Have you guys seen that one on Netflix? I think
With
it's on
Ryan
Netflix.
Reynolds.
With Ryan Reynolds and nope. So a different one. The Rock is in it, and it's got Captain America.
That's Red Santa, isn't it?
I think it's just red, isn't it?
Oh, Red, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I've seen
It's the
picture
new
of it.
one. It's got Krampus in it, whatnot.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. Christmas movies are great.
Yeah.
I don't know. Last night we watched the War, Tomorrow War or something.
Oh,
Not much of a Christmas show, but
Right.
there was a line in there that's called that guy with the white beard, like Redneck Santa or something.
yeah, yep. Because he's Santa in red.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, that's a good one. Fred Claus is a good one
That's
too. With
great.
Right.
Yes.
I can't think of his name.
I
Vince
can't-
Vaughn.
Wedding Crashers.
Vince
Vince
Vaughn.
Vaughn.
I know there was a good Christmas show with Billy Bob too.
Bad Santa. Oh
That's
yeah, I do like to watch that one, but definitely everybody's got to be in bed.
Right.
So-
right.
Does your wife like Christmas Vacation?
Hates it.
Good. My wife hates it too.
My wife likes it.
Really?
Oh,
My
yeah,
wife.
we all
hates
watch it. All my whole family
I
loves
wish.
it.
No.
She goes, "It's so stupid."
Yeah.
It is stupid,
So I
but
just
it's
don't-
awesome.
I don't get the humor.
Cousin Eddie, come on.
Oh, I know. And the best part is he's from Kansas.
I know. I was watching the other day and I thought of you. I was like, that makes sense.
Because my shitter's always full.
Right. Right. You are totally Cousin Eddie.
Oh man. Yep.
No, that was awesome. So yeah, I already got that covered, and we'll probably watch it again because it's just a great show.
Yep. It really is.
And for the last month, I've been watching, I don't even know what it's called, but Elmo Christmas.
I'm sorry.
I know. It's pretty rough.
That is rough.
That is tough.
Yeah.
I like it on what's it on Disney? Yeah, Prep and Landing. That's a good kids one.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, so
Neither.
I'm pretty sure it's on Disney Plus, but
Is it animated?
It is animated.
Okay.
Yeah. The guy, he preps for Santa to come and Santa lands and whatnot. It's pretty good.
What about that new one that Kurt Russell just did? He did a Santa one that was pretty cool.
Another one we just talked about, Christmas Chronicles.
Is that what it's called?
I think so.
1 and 2. I mean, the
I didn't know there was a
few
2.
years. Yeah, there's a 2.
It's the one where he's like a Elvis kind of. Santa Claus.
Nope.
I just say that because he's kind of cool.
I mean, he sings in it. I don't know if I'd call
Maybe
him an Elvis
that's
one.
what it is. I don't know, but I know it's Kurt Russell. He's Santa Claus.
Yep.
Okay, so it's probably Christmas.
It probably is Christmas Chronicles.
So if you're just tuning in, like Jimmy,
I generally don't listen to these two.
along with your eggnog recipe, let us know what your favorite Christmas
yes,
movie
do
is.
that because that's always fun.
And it's probably going to be
Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation.
It better be.
Or Die Hard.
Honestly, that is. I think I saw a thing the other day where Christmas Vacation was number 1 in the U.S.
It deserves it.
And it was amazing
does.
on how many states. You figure it'd be like the southern states and whatnot, but it was amazing how many other states that you wouldn't think it was.
Yeah.
Well, it should be.
Well,
It should
and then also cast a vote on if Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Yes, do that. We should do a poll.
We should.
Okay.
We should set that up.
Die Hard is a
Do you
Christmas.
guys have a New Year's Eve movie? That's not a common thing. So
No, I don't think I watch movies on New Year's Eve. We usually play games and
I don't make it to. I make it
Punish
to New
our
York
livers.
New Year's Eve.
To what?
I make it till 10.
Yeah.
And once the ball drops in New York, I'm done.
Oh, I play the ball drop from the year prior.
Eastern
so that
time.
the kids think they saw the ball drop.
At like 6 o'clock, like, yes.
Go to bed.
go to bed.
Why didn't I ever
So
think
late.
of that? God, you're so smart.
Can we just do that for ourselves at like
Right.
5?
Exactly.
But no, every Christmas Eve I watch Grumpy Old Men.
Oh,
mean New
I haven't
Year's
seen
Eve?
that.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
New
That's
Year's
a
Eve.
good one. I haven't seen that in a
would be
while.
good one.
Great movie.
You know,
Just
so
gets me in the spirit of ice fishing.
why is there no New Year's Eve movies?
Because that
People are too drunk to watch.
I was
movies.
gonna right. Nobody's gonna sit down and watch one.
But you can almost have it be like Groundhog Day in a way.
Hmm.
You know, where it keeps replaying New Year's.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know.
that's true.
Do it.
I do like the Grumpy Old Man tradition.
That is kind of
I
cool.
might have to watch it tonight now just because you brought that up.
Yeah.
Best movie.
I think if we go ice fishing this year, we're gonna watch that on
Oh yeah.
phone.
So-
or something.
I used to every time we'd go ice fishing, we would watch Grumpy Old Men and we would watch Miracle.
Oh,
Oh, I love Miracle.
yeah.
Such a good movie.
Yeah.
I need to watch
I
that
own
one
that one.
again.
Mm.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Speaking of Kurt Russell,
Right.
Mel Brooks.
Mel
Good
Brooks.
call. Yep.
Yeah, that was a great show. I'll have to watch that one too this weekend.
Damn you. Now I got to watch more movies.
Right? I don't know if that's a Christmas show though.
Miracle?
Miracle? I mean, there's
I mean, it could be.
ice.
It's ice. It's cold.
I don't know if it's. I almost think there might have been a Christmas scene in there.
There is.
Yeah, when they're all
play
sitting around.
football.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's Winter Olympics, so coming around.
Well, I
You know,
never-
they
I
do
mean,
their Christmas
January.
party and
Yeah.
Herb Brooks gets the
Wasn't
whistle.
that a cabin or something?
No, they were just at
Is it-
Brooks's house.
Were they?
That's how.
And they give him a whistle.
Oh,
Again.
Again. Again.
And then, I know, they give the assistant coach the whistle. Herb Brooks gets the bullwhip.
Yeah.
See, now I got to watch it again. I don't
Right?
remember that.
Yeah, that's a good one. Well, I don't know.
What else do we have to say, boys?
I'm sure there's a lot we can say, but we can let everybody go for this one and stay tuned till next time. So then that way we have something to talk about, huh?
Right. Year's end review of
Yeah, years in review of everything. And
where DTB is going for the new year.
then maybe we'll talk a little bit about some ice fishing
Mm-hmm.
that we probably haven't done yet.
Well, if we're recording it next week, I would love to say we did.
Right?
I might be able to get up.
I'm going to try. I guess
Me
we'll
too.
see how good Santa is to me
Right.
to see if I get what I wanted.
Mm.
So
Why-
it makes
why are you
ice
looking at
fishing
me?
easier
What do you want?
because you're Santa.
What do you want?
An electric auger.
Ooh.
Either an electric auger. I mean, I guess the other portion would be electric or a drill.
Sun juice
with
auger.
The K-drill version
There
that you
go.
have somewhat.
Yeah.
You have the K-drill?
I've got the clam
Yeah.
plate for a drill.
Mm.
Right. See, that's what I would like
It's
as
pretty
well.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you looking for like an ion?
Ion is the best.
Anything really. I mean, Ion's the best. I do like the Eskimos or a K-drill version
I have
of
the
either
Strike
the Clam,
Master.
Eskimo. Oh yeah, the Strike Master. Yeah,
Mhm.
those are nice too.
It's a beast.
Anything to where I don't have to use the gas drill anymore.
Yeah.
No.
Well, if you ask my kids, I got Santa on speed dial, so I'll see
Yeah.
what I can do.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Do that.
But basically what you're saying is we have to try to get out and do some ice fishing before we record another podcast, which is tough because I don't even know. Are you going to be available next week?
I'm available every day because I have a whiteout.
Okay, so Tuesday at noon.
All right. I'm good. I'm solid.
Right. And then we're just going to sit here and drink eggnog.
Yes.
And we're going to edit
Eggnog.
this.
This is a promise.
What's the
right
promise?
now? If you leave a comment with your eggnog recipe, we will do a live tasting of every recipe that is submitted on our next episode.
Jared's going to make those.
I will make them.
Okay.
I will follow your recipe to a T unless it calls for pickle juice. And we will taste them live on air.
And if we don't get any recipes, then we're going to make up our own.
Yes.
Pretty much.
And it will be bourbon.
And it'll pretty much be just bourbon and
Ice.
egg. Maybe we'll throw egg in there.
We'll just throw an egg at the wall.
Right. Boom. I like it.
All right. Well, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
We'll hopefully talk to you before the New Year's.
Yes.
But
Merry
if we
Christmas.
don't, Happy New Year's.
Yeah.
Happy
Merry Christmas,
holidays.
Happy
Merry
Hanukkah,
whatever.
season's greetings.
Right. Whatever you like.
Kiss my ass, kiss his ass, kiss your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I wish I memorized that whole line.
I know. I just watched it the other day. Kiss my ass, kiss his ass. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. There's a happy Hanukkah in there.
There was a happy
Merry
Hanukkah.
Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Kiss his ass. Kiss your ass. Kiss my ass. Yeah.
Christmas vacation.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just watching him.
Mark,
struggle.
that's what Mark was telling him.
Mark.
Yeah. Remember his boss calls him Mark and Dick and Chuck and never calls him Clark.
Right? Bill.
Bill.
I think one was Bill.
But anyways.
Because he's got that crispy cereal crisper or whatever.
Anyways, the word Dean was looking for, and this is our official sign off, is kiss my jolly ass.
Kiss my jolly ass.
Kiss my jolly ass. Ho, ho, ho.
The Minnesota Deer Hunters Association has been building our hunting and conservation legacy over the past 40 plus years through habitat, education, advocacy, and legislation in Minnesota for Minnesota.
The Minnesota Deer Hunters Association and wolf.report proudly sponsor this podcast. However, please note that the opinions, topics, and guests featured may not necessarily align with the views, beliefs, goals, or mission of our sponsors.